commonly confused words. Reach, arrive。學生常使用呢兩個字 reach 同埋 arrive 都會有機會犯錯誤㗎。咁同我哋講下呢兩個字嘅用法同埋個分別。Now read the following sentences. Can you find the mistakes? 睇下下邊5句裏邊有冇咩錯啊？Number 1. Send me a message when you reach the airport. Reach 後邊係唔用 to 㗎。Number 2. We arrived. 大家睇到未嗎？ We arrived at the station. Number 3. When do you arrive at the school? Number 4. All of us reached. 大家睇到咯，嗬，就係冇 to 㗎。Number 5. He arrived. 冇錯啦，呢個 Berlin 係個城市，我哋用現㗎。Reach 同 arrive 除咗係 preposition 嘅分別之外呢 Do you know the clear difference between reach and arrive? Arrive 同 reach 都係解到達。咁但兩個字其實用法上有咩分別呢？ Usually you would use reach for the meaning when you get to somewhere on your way to your destination. 就喺個途中，你去到某個地方，咁你會用 reach 㗎。And you would use arrive for the meaning when you get to your destination. 就係當你係到達咗你個目的地啦，咁呢個語氣呢，我就會用 arrive。For example, when you reach Leighton Road, turn left and keep walking until you arrive at my shop. 目的地呢，就係我嘅鋪頭，所以用 arrive 喺 at my shop 之前我哋係去到目的地啦。arrive 留意 arrive 係 intransitive verb 一個 vi 嘅 verb 都係不及物動詞啦。And it doesn't take an object 意思就係話佢後邊呢係冇受詞㗎。Now take an example. When you arrive, remember to call me. Arrive 後邊係冇受詞㗎。For example, I arrived at my destination. 我哋到達目的地。But we say I arrived in New York. New York 個大城市，我哋會用 in。Now note the following. 如果你話 You get home, you arrive home, you reach home， 記住 arrive home 如果 at 用咗上咧係錯㗎。我又睇下 reach 係點用咯。Reach is transitive verb and it takes an object。Reach 咧係一個及物動詞嚟㗎，佢後邊有個受詞嘅。Reach doesn't require preposition， 我都睇過啦。Reach 後邊係冇 preposition 嘅。Which is not followed by preposition like at, to 呢啲字都係冇㗎。Reach can mean arrive at。我睇啲 examples。We won't reach Beijing until 5 or 6 o'clock. Reach 後邊我哋唔會有 preposition。For example, they finally reached the coast after 5 weeks sailing. Reach the coast 亦都留意冇 preposition 㗎。嗱，留意 reach 有另外一個解釋㗎。It means speak to somebody。你話對某個人講嘢to speak to someone or leave a message for them, especially by telephone。有時呢，就係了解 contact 啦，做呢個聯繫啦。我睇下以下嘅例子啦。For example, here's my phone number in case you need to reach me. Reach 有以下一個用法嘅喎。Reach a decision. reach an agreement or a result。咁係達成一啲嘅決定啦、協議啦，或者做成一個結果㗎。Now read the following examples. For example, she reached the conclusion that there was no more she could do. 佢達到一個嘅總結，就係話呢冇嘢可以再做落去啦。我哋睇多個例子啊。Example 2 will inform you when a decision has been reached. 當決定達至嘅時候會通知你嘅。Example 3 the jury took 4 days to reach a verdict. To reach a verdict 就係達至一個嘅判詞啦。Now let's practice the following. Fill in the following blanks with the appropriate preposition or a clause if no preposition is needed. 大家睇下以下題目。Right, number 1. 大家做得啱唔啱啊？ What time did he arrive at his office? Number 2. We got home at 8 o'clock. Number 3. He goes to work on the train. Number 4. Last week I went to Taiwan. Taiwan 我哋呢度係講 went to 去呢個地點㗎。Number 5. We got to the party. Number 6. The plane arrived on time. Number 7. Send me a message when you reach the airport. Number 8. We arrived at the station early. Number 9. He arrived in Tokyo this morning. Number 10. I'm going to the cinema this evening. 大家有冇做啱晒呢？ So remember, arrive 係個 VI 嚟㗎。Your letter arrived yesterday，即係話後邊係冇 object 㗎。She was the last to arrive。而 arrive in 呢，好多時候後邊有個地方，譬如 Cairo 啊、London 啊、Italy 啊。Arrive in a town, arrive in a country. For example, we arrived in France. We arrived in New York at 6 p.m. 而 arrive at 係用喺一啲細啲嘅地方，譬如 arrive at the school, the station, the airport 為例啦。For example, we arrived at school early. 記住 reach 係個 VT 嚟喎，即係話後邊有地點㗎。We reached New York at 6 p.m. Reach 亦都係用喺用法 reach a decision, reach a conclusion. They were unable to reach a decision. 佢哋唔能夠咧達成一個決定啦。但係大家唔係用 reach 同 arrive， 留意係 get to a place 個用法啦。Get to 咧係去到一個地方。Example, he got to the swimming pool。你 get home 呢個用法咧，我哋留意 home 係 adverb 形容 got 㗎。For example, he got home late。你或者 go to a place， 留意 go 要用 to 㗎。For example, he got to school。就返到學校啦。Go by 或者 go on 一個交通工具呢，我哋亦都留意，我哋係唔用 to 㗎。For example, he went by boat. He went on the train. 大家要記住呢啲嘅用法啦。Now do the exercise to test yourself. Bye.